On his first day escorting a cash transport truck, the man encountered a group of robbers. The driver was so frightened he couldn't move. He warned the man not to open the truck door.
Dave, you just worry about putting your arsehole back in your arsehole. And leave this to me.
Mace opened the compartment door and deliberately threw a bag of money onto the ground. The robbers were irritated, but still got out to throw the money back into the truck. At that moment, Mace suddenly opened fire, killing one of the robbers. The rest of the gang jumped out and fired back, but Mace calmly took cover behind the truck, adjusted his loose pants, then crouched and returned fire, taking out the rest of the robbers. Only then did the driver finally dare to open the door and step out.
Who is this fucking lunatic?
After the incident, the boss called Mace into the office and played him a video. 5 months ago, a cash truck from the company had been ambushed. The boss wanted Mace to see if there were any similarities between the two groups of robbers. As Mace watched the footage, his eyes suddenly turned cold because he recognized one of the robbers. That robber was the reason Mace had joined the company. During the heist 5 months ago, Mace's son had been killed by a robber. As a gang boss, Mace had used every resource he had, but only managed to uncover the robber's appearance. So he forged a new identity and joined the security company. Unfortunately, the robbers from the recent heist weren't the ones he was after. Not long after, Mace encountered a second robbery. This time the robbers were highly professional. They blacked out all the windows and pumped tear gas into the vehicle, forcing Mace to open the door. But the moment Mace stepped out, the robbers froze in fear. The leader ordered everyone to retreat immediately. Because Mace was their gang leader, they had been short on money and decided to rob a cash truck, not knowing they had picked their own boss vehicle. Mace's impressive performance earned the respect of the team captain. After work, the captain confided in Mace that he and his crew were planning to rob the security company's cash vault, and as long as Mace didn't interfere, he'd get a huge cut. Among the crew was the very man who had killed Mace's son. To take his revenge, Mace agreed. Without Mace standing in the way, the robbers quickly emptied the vault. That night, as the killer sat pondering what to do with the money, he suddenly heard a noise behind him. Mace sat in a chair and tossed him a folder. Inside was the full report on his son's death. Mace fired 4 shots and finally avenged his son.